All right, y'all, so step one, on the title of the video, you already know what we're doing. I need to clean all this up, but this is inside of the back of my boat. This is what I have in here right now. Duracells, lead acid, not very old, but just want to upgrade to lithium because I just got the Ultrex spot lock trolling motor, so I just want to make sure that I don't run out of power and I have enough power to run that thing. I like to fish sometimes all day, so I don't want to be out there these run out of power. Not saying that they will, they might not, but I'm also going to be fishing a tournament. I don't want to be out there with no power on the trolling motor. So these are my two trolling motor batteries. I have a 24-volt system, as you can see, because there's only two, 12 and 12. I run these together in series, I think that's what they call it, to give 24 volts. I'm going to show you guys how to do this. I'm replacing them with some Power Queens. They are lithiums. They're lithium batteries, and then I also got some brand new. I also got the trays, battery trays, so they can be mounted without sliding around everywhere in the boat, because obviously they got a strap in there. Obviously, they need something to set in. You can see they screw down. The batteries that are in there now are not as long width-wise, like from this end to that end. They're shorter. These are shorter. Those lithiums are longer. So we're gonna go ahead and take these out of here, and we're just gonna do a straight swap out. I'm taking all I took the cables off this first battery here, tied them together. I don't know if you want to do that. I felt like I just needed to tie them together. Those are going to go on one of my batteries on the positive post. I don't want them to get mixed up. I took my negatives, also zip tie them together. So if you got some zip ties, that'll help. And then I'll keep this over here to just remind me that, those are the connections, positive, negative, for this battery, the battery here on the very back end of the boat. And I'm gonna take those off, zip tie those together, and then we're gonna start swapping it. So I removed all the battery cables, and I just kind of zip tied them together for my negative side for this battery, and then my positive side here for this battery. So I'm gonna start taking them out, but first you might have, depends on how your batteries that you have in there are strapped down. There's some bolts out here like that. Those need to come off. I already did one battery, and then you'll need to take these. All right, so it's hard to do with one hand. I'm gonna take this off, and then I'll unscrew those and take that off, and then we'll take these out. All right, y'all, here's the Power Queens. Dude, they're so light. They're so light. Sorry, I can't do this one two hands. I'm only doing it with one hand, so they come packaged pretty good. 12.8 100 amp. I'm in the South, so if you're in the North, get the low temperature charging protection on them. I'm in the South. I mean, we get only below freezing a couple of times a year. It's really not a whole lot, and during that time I'm not charging my boat, so I didn't get the charger protection. Saved me a few bucks, and I'm not in the cold temperatures, so I don't need to. I'm just be aware that if you get these, you won't have the protection for you can mess them up if you try to charge them when it's below freezing. But if you're down south, Florida, Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, all them states where we don't get too much freezing temperatures, it's gonna do you just fine. Just don't try to charge them. Don't try to charge them when it's below freezing outside. Or if you absolutely need to, you just warm them up, take them inside and charge them or something. But then you'll have to disconnect them and all that. But they're not that heavy. They're really light. So look at that. Pretty dang easy. Them ones I just took off are way harder. So if you're in the freezing temperature, they do have one. If you look them up and go to their website, it'll say low temp on there. That's the one you want to get if you're up north. Let's put this in. I tried to put them in with the trays that were in there, and then I was hoping that they were gonna fit, but they're just like a 3/4 of an inch too short. So I'm gonna replace those. If you have these kind of battery trays that you'll need to replace, you can see there's some Phillips head screwdrivers, and then I'm just gonna use the same screws out of those to put these in, because these didn't come with screws. Hopefully that'll be okay. So let's do it. All right, and once you get those screws all off, the tray should just come right up. There you go. There you go, guys. Got it, everything cleared out. I'm probably gonna sweep that out a little bit, or maybe vacuum it up, and then I'll put the new trays in. Can't use obviously the same holes that I had, but I'll put some silicone with the screws, and then we'll screw these in. All right, so cleaned it up a little bit. It's not the best, but I'm not really looking for to be real clean. I mean, I could probably take some soap or degreaser and put it on there with some water and wash it, but I'm not really wanting to do that today. But so what I did was I took some silicone that I had for really just for restroom stuff, but I don't think I had to do this. But the old holes from the other trays, I went ahead and filled them in with a little bit of silicone. This is like raised up. If you can see this right here, this is raised up. I don't think it's the bottom. As you can see, that other side's raised up too. I don't think that it'll leak out of there, but I did it just in case, and I'm gonna also silicone. I'm also gonna silicone the screws that I put in for the new ones. So just wanted to show you guys that I put some silicone. You might have to put some silicone. I did it just to be on the safe side. I don't want any holes at all in my boat. So but like I said, it looks like it's a raised up little platform for the batteries, so I don't think it'll leak at all. But just in case, I went ahead and did that for precautionary measures. I would recommend it if you're going to be leaving holes or taking some screws out of some holes and there inside your boat. So let's install these guys, and I'm gonna start marking them and just putting the new screws in and installing them. All right, just wanted to show you guys how I'm doing the screws. You can see them, I'm putting them in now with silicone on them. There. Got one right there. So what I do is I just put a little bit of silicone right here on the tip around it. And I'll show you right now how it looks like. And then put some silicone on it like that. And then we'll just go put it in the, we'll just put it in the hole here. Put it in there. Put that bad boy in there like that. And then you can use a drill or a screwdriver. I pre-drilled it, so I've just been using a screwdriver so I don't overdo it. Until it gets nice and snug. Boom. Don't over tighten it. And there you go. I didn't put one there, but all the other ones have it. I'm just not gonna do it. It's a little hard to get my drill in there against this gas tank right here. That's my gas tank right there. But so 3 on that side is good. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. All right, so I just wanted to show y'all, I installed the trays first, and I didn't put the strap on. Luckily, you can install them. I would recommend putting the strap underneath the tray before you install it, but you can put this end through and it'll come out on that side. But I don't know how everybody's is. I would recommend not doing what I did, and I would recommend putting the strap down there and then screwing them in. But on mine, I'm gonna have to push them through. There's a little space underneath here that allows it to slide on down through. So I got lucky on that one. Somebody else might not get so lucky. So if you're watching this, make sure you put that strap on first before you screw it down. Let's see if I can get it so I can show you guys. See how it is right here? It's real tight for me now. I got the hose here from one of the pumps, and then I got a bracket right there from the gas. So this one's gonna be probably a little bit tougher. I'm gonna come underneath the hose. I'm gonna come underneath the hose there and see if it'll let me. Let's see if it'll let me push it on through here. Looks like it's sliding. Just kind of a pain in the butt. That's why. And now it's hitting the bracket. Now it's hitting that bracket, and I'm trying to do it with one hand. Two. Oh, it came out. Whew. Oh, lucky me. So, yeah, that's why I got it. That's why I recommend going ahead and just put the strap first. Whew. So there you go. Now we got them in. Trays with straps. Now we just got to get the batteries. Put them in, hook them up, and then we'll test the trolling motor, and then we'll see if we're good to go. All right. So, fit. Got a good fit in the tray. It's not sliding around. Then all I have to do is strap it down. Let's put the other one. All right. So we got a good fit. Open this side. There you go. I'm gonna strap them up. Let's hook them up. So first strap's in. Gonna have to figure out how to do that with a clip on there. But I mean, it's easy, you'll get it. And then just tighten it up. These got little plastic covers you could just pop off each one. Took them all off already. And then they'll have in the, don't throw this foam away that's on top, because it has the post bolts. Each battery will have its own. So these are the post bolts, and then they got these little plastic covers. Let's open it. Boom. So you'll get the 2 post bolts, and then you'll get a couple covers that you put on after everything's connected. And then they give you a couple little extra washers in there. That's what comes in each one of these. So, all right, so it's getting dark on me, guys, but there you go. The first one is in. Now I just need to put the second one. That's why I zip tied all my wires together, so when I go to hook it back up, I'm good to go. And so now I just gotta hook these up, or cut these back off and hook these up where they need to go. Then you gotta remember, you know, which side obviously you're negative and you're positive on your other battery, so you put these in the same. That way your wires can just, you can do an easy swap out. So let's put these in. Yeah, all right, here we go. Here we go, guys. We're ready to take off. You want to make sure when you get these is that you have a charger that could charge lithium batteries. Okay, that charger will charge AGM, lead acid, and lithium. I have to set those 2 bank 2 and bank 3 now. I have to set them to lithium setting, so they'll charge those two, so those two banks will charge those 2 lithium batteries, and then I'll have my cranking battery, which is the first bank on there, set to regular 12 volt lead acid. So make sure you do that before you get these. I got these because my charger does take them, so I didn't have to get that, and these will last me a good long while for my new trolling motor. And now we just got to hook it up and see if the trolling motor works. Let's test it. One more look, make sure there's no wires loose, which there shouldn't be because I zip tied them all together. The ones that went to each post, and there's no loose wires down. I mean, you guys are probably like, what are all those? Well, I know what everything is. A jump cables, but everything else is zip tied together. And that's why you should wire your own boat, because then you're not asking what is this and what is that. I know exactly what's on my boat and where the wires are. Okay, let's see if this thing powers up. Well, we got power, boys. Is there any smoke coming out? No smoke coming out. It looks good. No smoke coming out. So it should, just like that, be a clean swap. Power's on. I don't see anything going crazy on it. If I can deploy it and then see if I can get it to spin. Okay, so my trolling motor just took a tumble. Hit pretty hard. I didn't like that, but let's see if I can get it to. Let's see if we can get it to. There we go, guys. Full power. All right. Let's see what this thing's reading. Oh yeah. Because I installed this here, so you can see it. 27.8 volts. So puck's on. See the puck? I'm gonna charge these batteries up a little bit. It looks good. Batteries or my lights turned on. So we got power, guys, to the trolling motor. So we're powered up with 2 brand new lithiums, and we are tournament ready. Let's go. Thanks for watching, guys.